the fishing trip. Over here, Grandpa, Noah shouted as he walked down a dirt path. He was headed towards a small creek in the woods behind his grandpa's house. Grandpa and Noah went fishing every Saturday morning. This is our spot, Grandpa said as he set down the tackle box. Noah opened it and threaded a giant worm on the hook of his fishing pole. Grandpa took a seat in the grassy patch near the stream. Do you think you are going to get one today? Grandpa asked. Of course, Noah laughed, but with my luck, the only thing I will catch out here is a cold. The boys sat on the bank as the sun peeked from behind the clouds. It was then that Noah felt a tug on his fishing line. He turned to Grandpa and shouted, Grandpa, I've got one. Noah slowly reeled in his line. Just a stick, he said disappointedly. He tossed the stick back into the water and sat down to add a fresh worm to his hook. Grandpa leaned against a tree trunk. He was almost ready to close his eyes for a short nap when Noah's fishing pole began to wiggle. Grandpa and Noah both lunged for the fishing pole. Reel it in nice and slow, Grandpa advised. Noah slowly turned the handle on his fishing rod. Grandpa laughed when he saw a shiny minnow dangling from the end of the line. Toss that little guy back. He is smaller than that stick you caught earlier, Grandpa joked. The sun was directly overhead when Noah's stomach began to rumble. I think it's time to head home for lunch, Grandpa, Noah decided. I guess we aren't very good fishermen. Noah picked up his pole to pack it away for the afternoon. Suddenly, the line began to dance. I've got something, Grandpa, Noah shrieked. You've probably got a rock on the end of that hook, Grandpa teased. Noah yanked at the fishing pole. He pulled and pulled until a gleaming rainbow trout flew out of the water. Noah wrestled the giant fish onto the bank. That's the biggest fish I've ever seen, Grandpa said. Noah smiled as Grandpa gave him a great pat on the back. That fish will make an excellent choice for lunch.